You understand what is happening. You understand why. You understand the dynamics, the patterns, the reasons behind them. You can explain situations clearly. You can see outcomes before they happen. People talk to you when they feel confused. They ask for perspective, and you give it easily. You understand everything, except where you belong. You know the structures, the roles. You just don't feel located inside them. It's not that you feel lost. It's that nothing feels assigned. Like standing inside a map. That makes sense. Without a marker that says, you are here. You look at your life from above, strategically. You see options, paths, but none of them feel grounded. You don't feel confused. You feel unplaced. As if life is waiting for you to step into a role you never chose. Others seem to settle into their place, not because they're certain, but because they stop questioning placement. You keep asking where you fit best, where your presence makes the most sense. You want alignment, coherence. You don't want to be half present in your own life. So you wait. And while you wait, you understand more. You understand why people choose, why they commit, why they move forward before certainty arrives. You understand the logic, the psychology. You can even explain it better than they can. You just don't do it. Because understanding became your position, a vantage point. From here, everything makes sense, except participation. You notice how often you say, I get it, and how rarely you say, I'm in. Understanding delays the discomfort of choosing, because choosing means losing alternatives, means becoming specific. Specificity feels risky when you see all sides. You don't want to choose wrong. You don't want to narrow too early. So you stay flexible, open. But openness, held too long, turns into suspension. Life begins to feel like something you're studying, not something you're inside of. You're informed, but untouched. Capable, but uncommitted. And slowly, fatigue sets in. Not from confusion, from holding everything, without holding anything. You realize that understanding didn't place you anywhere. It only kept you mobile, in thought. Something changes when the fatigue becomes clear, not as insight, as honesty. You see that understanding was never the problem. It was the delay it created. Understanding protected you from choosing, from narrowing, from standing somewhere specific and letting the rest fall away. You realize that placement doesn't arrive through clarity. It arrives through staying, through repetition, through commitment, before comfort. Others didn't find their place. They built it by remaining imperfectly present. They chose something small, something unfinished, and let time shape it with them. You stop asking, where do I belong? And ask something simpler. Where am I willing to be wrong for a while? That question has weight and relief, because it doesn't ask for certainty, only presence. You choose a direction, not forever, just for now. Understanding doesn't disappear. It steps aside. It stops asking to lead and allows you to enter. You still understand everything. You just stop waiting for understanding to place you. You place yourself quietly. And that, finally, is enough to begin.